So, on previous conversations you and I had, it sounds like, CheckIt isn't just about the outdoor advertising. It can actually be used for a whole lot of things. And I found that quite fascinating.
Yeah.
Are you able to elaborate a little bit on
that? Well, look, the application, so our whole platform, our whole business with outdoor advertising was called OAS. Originally, It was called Outdoor Inspection Services.
Yep. Sounds a bit dry.
Very dry. We've moved to OAS, which is sort of, okay. And we've built strong equity here in the US, UK, for example. And so that is our business front-facing part of the business for out of home. But moving forward, the app will be rebranded to CheckIt Pro. Because they're actually independent. That app can be used for auditing anything. So finance, we've got a lot of interest around checking ATMs, ticketing systems throughout the rail networks, vending machines.
Of course.
So there's there's tens of millions. If you think about physical assets, the government, their road signage, they don't know where it is. They don't know what condition it's in. So there's a lot of areas that we will apply this to, and that's our part of our scale up and rollout plan. But we want to get out of home really nailed first, because that's probably the most complex of all those categories. And the idea, a bank could have our SaaS, our platform, download it, have access through the app to this workforce, have their own dashboard, they just manage it all themselves. And really for us, it becomes our objective, our challenge becomes completion rates. If they've got 10,000 sites that need to be done on a Tuesday, how do we get 10,000 done? It's about having the right workforce, the right automation, the right incentives. We're working at the moment in terms of our pricing for jobs in the app. We're moving towards dynamic pricing, algorithmic-based pricing, because some assets are harder to audit, check than others. So again, we need to optimise what we pay, but also optimise for our clients their budget.
So, if we do this really dangerous thing and we look ahead 4 or 5 years, where's OIS and CheckIt Pro? Where's it all going to be?
Right.
What's your grand vision with this?
So I want CheckIt Pro to be right up there with Uber.
Okay.
Everyone's got the app on their phone, in their pocket, and when they're on the way to buy a sandwich at lunchtime, they do a couple of checks on the way, purely A to B. They don't veer off, they don't have to drive anywhere. It's an on your way A to B model, and they do 2 jobs and it pays for their sandwich. Right, but everyone knows CheckIt Pro, and everyone's using the app for everyday life.
I like that. It pays for your sandwich.
Simple stuff.
Yeah.
But you've got some CheckIt Pros who, they want to get in the car and drive to different areas and do a lot of jobs, and it's their part-time job, and we're completely agnostic. They have a choice. They're not employees for us. There's nothing really they have to go through. Our business model is not as complex as the likes of an Uber.
No, you don't need a driver's
at all.
license.
It's really, really straightforward. But what we do see is also we're a filler, and maybe we would work with Uber Eats, Uber Drive, because we fill a big void, a big gap in terms of that when people can do jobs.
So when they're waiting at the pizzeria to pick up the next lot of pizzas, they could do 2 or 3 checks.
And when you're in the car and they're driving from A to B, they could do a couple of checks, or if they're on a freeway. So there's various segments of people who would do this. But on the demand side, it's really about driving that demand, and I think you'll be surprised how many businesses have physical assets that they don't really have true insight into compliance, or it's expensive. I know a study, or actually New South Wales Government Transport are auditing a lot of their stations, and they're using all these qualified people, etc. We worked up a costing, it was 1/10 of the price.
Yes.
But because the app's intuitive, it's robust, and we have got that quality assurance piece in there, it's great. Anyone can do it.
Anyone can do it.
Anyone can do it. My 14-year-old son does it on a Friday after school. So that's his pocket money.
Why
Goes
not?
to the local shopping centre. So anyone can do it. So there is a vision there. Again, another example application. I don't see it as much here, but like the UK, where the toilets in the pubs and the restaurants, they have to be checked like every 15 minutes or so. And you walk in, you see a piece of paper,
on the back of the door,
sign it. Why not just get people who are in the pub to do it? Why have you got to get someone from behind the bar who should be serving, right, and making money for that pub, that business?
Yep.
You could just get someone who uses it and do it actually completely independently, verified through the app. And if there's an issue, it pings up straight away in the manager's phone. Oh, there's an issue. Pops in, sorts it out. If it's a broken tap, whatever it might be. So there's a very broad applications of this product, which actually has been a little bit, for me as a CEO, it's been a challenge. Because I wasn't sure which bit, where are we going, how we're scaling.
Yeah.
But I'm sort of more clear at the moment, but also more open to opportunities that open or appear in different markets.
Yeah.
But the core at the moment, what's built the business out is outdoor. But we are also moving into RegTech software compliance as well.
Yeah.
Whereby we can actually deliver software where it's not a person, it's not a physical asset. It's it's just smart software that can be used. So
it sounds like you've sorted out the roadmap.
I think so. Now we're ready to scale. But it's about we've done a lot organically. We've proven there's a model and we can scale now. But it's about capital now.
Yeah.
Being able to do it.
Yeah.
And I think we're pretty close. And I think this period has been good for me in terms of just being able to sort of think and clear the head a little bit and just get a direction and get everyone aligned. But we're clear now. We'll give it a crack.
That's fantastic.
That's what we can do.
Well, I think that's a really good note to end on. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me.
Thank you. Appreciate coming in.
Cheers.
Cheers.